Easy Company Collectibles, and today we are finally here. Episode 3 prequel. Yes! Look at my veins. Look at the veins pop. Come on. Whoa. We finally have the Anakin Skywalker Hot Toys 1/6 scale. Yes, whatever. You guys know this is the Hot Toys Anakin Skywalker. I've been waiting forever for them to release any prequel character, anything. Like, give me something from the prequels. If it was Jar Jar Binks, I swear to God, I would have pre-ordered the deluxe version of that guy. I absolutely, in all seriousness, all jokes aside, seriously, if they make a Jar Jar Binks Hot Toys, I'd buy it. I kind of, me so favorite Jar Jar Binks. Oh, me so Bamba Juju. I kind of like the guy. What can I say? But the first release, they give us the whole shebang. They skipped freaking episode 2 Anakin. They didn't even do the build-up. They're like, screw this. Let's give them what they want. Boom! Anakin Skywalker from episode 3. And they even gave him the I choke yo, bitch! Padme hand. I love it! Now, if you're wanting to go through articulation, don't even watch the video. I mean, if you really want to see what this guy can do, don't even watch it because I'm not going through articulation. Obviously, 30 points of articulation, double jointed everything pivots, everything swivels, everything turns, everything is perfect on this thing. It's a full neck on this. There's no ball joint, separate one in the head, and then in the neck it's one head going down to a neck that goes inside of a ball. But other than that, nothing is hindered. I mean, it's a perfect articulated figure. It's all cloth goods. That's why I'm not going over it. Number 2, I break my figures when I go to pose and stretch and articulate these things. So that's another factor that goes into play of why I don't articulate my Hot Toys anymore. I did that with my Batman Arkham Knight, and it was just one? No, it was 2. This guy. So I was just messing around with the as you can see, the hand that actually comes. Let me see my lighting back here. The hand that comes with the lightsaber, so it can light up. And I was just playing with it, and I was wondering. I was like, I wonder if this articulates. I started pushing it, and went. So I kind of broke it, but that doesn't mean you don't get no lights. Yeah! Oh, that light is bright, nice and shiny. Now, as we have it here, let's stick the lightsaber igniter thingy majigger's blade on it. So as you can see, looks awesome. See, that's the problem now. It just kind of goes whichever way it wants to go now. And I'm not going to I'm going to turn off the lights. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to return this to Sideshow. I did that with the Arkham Knight because the Arkham Knight it just simply popped out his shoulder pad when I was exchanging it. Followed the directions, did everything. This guy, I'm not going to do that because I broke it. Simple as that. The company is great. They sent back a new Arkham Knight figure. So I'm not going to return it. They did awesome. Sideshow was great on customer service, and they did their job. They sent me a new, I don't know if it's a whole new figure or just that part was switched out. But it just came back good as new. On this, I'm not going to do it because it was my fault. I'm not going to make a company pay for something that was my fault. So that's going to remain broken, and I usually never display any of my figures with lightsabers because when they sit on the shelf with lightsabers, it just looks like this, and it's a plastic blue stick, honestly. So it just doesn't look as real to me unless it's lighted, which that just drains the battery, and I don't like leaving batteries in my figures because of the acid probably leaking out and then getting onto his little pee-pee hole down here and then burning it off. So I don't do that. Okay, let's go over the figure. So what he all comes with and blah, blah, blah. Let's put him to the side, right? So, as you can see, his box art that comes with it on the inside when you open the figure is quite a nice little look for Anakin, little Annie. He's holding Count Dooku's lightsaber. An awesome, great teaser to hand us Count Dooku's lightsaber. I know this is like unorganized reviewing, but we're just going to go over Count Dooku's lightsaber as we speak about it. This is awesome tease of Count Dooku when they displayed the prototype they also showed Count Dooku, like his whole body, who's right there. I mean, his face was out of focus, but we get the idea of what he's going to be looking like. So we get the one from episode 3. Really nice. I just love Count Dooku's lightsaber. The way his fighting style, it enables him to carry this twisted little penis erected looking lightsaber with him. So that's awesome. Nice long blade. Now this one is not attached to any arm that's going to be lit up, so only downside to that, but hey, we get a Dooku lightsaber. Now, yeah, it comes with some... Oh god, come on now. Come on. Now, it comes with some stuff, a good amount of stuff. As you can see, the box right there. So let's get the box out of the way. And then the back of the box, the front of the box. Anakin right there. As you can see, it focuses up on him. Pretty much a neutral stance for a Jedi. Now, going over what he comes with, he does come with a lot of hands and whatnot. So, it comes with batteries. It comes with all the hands. Comes with a force-using hand. It comes with lightsaber holding hands for his gloved ones, and as well as ungloved ones for his other hand and such. So, and detail, of course, on these things are just amazing. Lovely detail. They get every aspect of the Christian Haydenson. What is his name? I already forgot. In videos, I can't remember the names. I seem dumb. I seem like I don't know my crap, but, that's just how it is. I forget stuff on videos. But, it comes with a good amount of stuff, like I was saying. Let's go over this first. I just love this. I'm going to put the box down here as we wrap up on the, accessories. So, this thing I love. It comes with his robotic arm, fully articulated. It has all the details inside, as you can see. The blue and green wiring with the red little tiny wiring inside is in there as well. Beautiful metallic gold accents with a piano black finish. I just love the attention to detail on this thing. Now, this is double jointed as well, so you can switch out his arm for that the hand that is wrapped up and gloved. Now, the beautiful thing about this is that he has articulated fingers on each one of these little things. So, you know me, the very first thing I did when I got this, I'll just show you. The very first thing I did when I got this, I didn't even get to touch Anakin at all. I just straight up did that. Now, I know a lot of people is going to be putting their figures up to display like this. This is just amazing. I just love how you're able to do this. something. Like, you know, those little floaty things that was floating, collecting lava or whatever on Mustafar. It could have gave us that. You could have gave a base that's like a little bit light up with orange LEDs, and then an extra head sculpt. Hell, I would have paid $269 easy plus shipping for this guy in deluxe. This is $235 retail, and throw in some extras for $260, $270, even $280. I would have dropped my pants and called my balls out and said, let's go get this. But they didn't do anything with this guy as far as deluxe packages go, because you can call me picky, but this kind of pickiness will lead to you better toys, because if you don't complain, they keep playing the same game. Caught it! Ah! Anyway, like, just I'm just bickering and battering, but I'm sure many of you guys would have wanted a deluxe figure, like an extra head with eyes and, like, you know, reddish and like really depressed Anakin. So, you know, anyway, he does come with Jedi robes, as you can see here. His Jedi Knight black. He used black for some reason. He only wore black and these dark browns, these real dark colors. I don't know why exactly he favored that. There's a reason behind everything in Star Wars, because they just make up canon for every little detail. Like why his chin is like a butt. He probably came out the butt end of Shmi. I don't know. There's probably a canon reason for that too. But and then here you have the pleather. Another thing to go down on is this pleather. This pleather is not going to last. It's going to deteriorate, especially in humid areas like mine. I'm in the central, like I would say South Georgia, Florida area. So very humid, very hot right now. It's muggy. I'm in my boxers and a tank top right now. So that explains a lot. I would hate if you saw something reflective and you saw like a really huge package bulging out from my pants. I'm just kidding. It's really small. So this also comes with the Jedi robes. The only thing I don't like is the pleather you have all over going on, and then as well as his boots when we get more further down. Now, as far as the head sculpt goes, some like it, some don't. Now, I'm going to twist it and turn it around so you can get a look at exactly how that head sculpt looks from all angles. To me, the best area is on this side of his face. For some reason, that looks more like Anakin to me than the other side. And straightforward does pretty good. And then, to me, the other side looks a lot more Anakin than... I mean, but that's humanoid features for you. I mean, what are you going to do with that? That's just being human. And another thing to mention, why is this hood so nicely wrapped around his head? They actually put a wire inside their hood. I wish they did that with Obi-Wan Kenobi, A New Hope Obi-Wan, because at that time they didn't have wiring. Although I think they're using the same material for the hooded figures, which is not a bad material at all. I love it. It's really soft. As you can see, it falls very nicely, very straight, wrinkle-free, very accurate to the scale. So his head sculpt, very nice. The hair, it goes all the way back. As you can see, his little mullet is in the back here. You see his mullet popping out right there. So his head sculpt is very nice. I see a lot of redos of where they're making the head sculpt shaved like down his head with a Dremel and then root in some real hair. And to me, it looks even more awkward. Some may like it, some may not, but to me, the sculpted hair is the way to go. I don't like the rooted hair in some figures. For women, yes, I think the rooted hair works. Chewbacca, perfect. For men, I don't think it's as much of an important thing to do for rooted hair. There's some figures that look good, some that don't. I don't know. It's just a preference thing. But as you can see, very nicely tailored clothing. This one, it doesn't look like the clothes is as poofy as other figures can be. Like the new Obi-Wan, his for some reason his whole outfit looks poofy. Like it's too, like he got an extra large when it's not fitted. Like actually Anakin's looks perfect to me. As you can see, his hand, he's choking Padme. That choking Padme scene where Padme's like, Anakin, and then Anakin's like, yeah, and then Padme's like, harder. And then Obi-Wan walks out, and then Obi-Wan's like, Anakin, let her go! And then Anakin's like, you join me, and then Obi-Wan's like, I will now! And then this whole thing happens where, wait a minute, that's another Star Wars porn. But, very nicely done. Everything is to scale, so it all looks nice. Love it. Now, working his way down, you see his belt and his Jedi stuff and whatever Jedis do with like red tubes and silver tubes, and a silver buckle. It looks like one of those plastic cheap belt buckles you get like with book bags, and they just painted it silver. I mean, not in Hot Toys. I mean, like in the movie, they probably like they just used a regular buckle and just painted it silver and called it a day. I don't know. Maybe that's what they did. I mean, maybe they made the Millennium Falcon on a budget too. You ever see how that's made? The switch is like, the default is off because it just literally you can't turn it. You can't flick it up. I don't know. Fun facts. Anakin had sex with Padme just to ruin your day. So, once again, you would probably be wondering if these are wired. They're not. I was hoping these would be wired, to get him in some really dynamic posing, but they're not. They're just kind of flappy. They look like they tend to stay up. Wait a second. No, I just thought there was a wire, but the pleather is just bending in such way, which kind of works as well. Come on, moving down, you have his pants, which is also nicely tailored. It seems to be a more of a regular type of cotton. This one is like suede. This cotton, whatever they use, is so soft. It's almost microfiber-like. I don't know if it is. Who knows it is. But as you can see here, the boots. Now, the boots is just like any other problems they've always had with leather boots. It tends to crease up and get all bunched up in the ankle area, because the ankle area is where the figure literally has no fatness in it, or I don't know, fullness, I would say you would want to call it. So it just goes in, and then you have the ball joint hooked up to this foot right here, and it kind of just skinnies out right here, and there's nothing really to give it a structure on the inside. So it's understandable as to what it's doing right here, but over time, just like I said with the weather and humidity, it will deteriorate and eat this pleather, and then therefore leading to cracking and breakage in the pleather, of course, because it's fake, and I don't know how to cure the pleather. If anybody knows how to cure pleather and how to make it elongate its lifetime without damaging or discoloring the actual thing, please let me know. That'd be nice. And then you have the base, which is, once again, what the hell? Weirdly, this is obviously aboard in the beginning of episode 3 when they board the Malevolence, General Grievous's main ship. It's obviously that when they fight Dooku, cut his head off, and then it tumbling down after. So I mean, it comes off, and then there's a plain dark gray base like this under it. Why? Like I said, give us a Mustafar base, give us something, I would be happy if they re-release, like, just bases for this guy, or I don't know, do something, because this Anakin was too much of a figure to just slack off on, I feel. I feel that it should have came with a much better base. I love the square bases. I love the plaque with the aluminum look and steel engraved and all that kind of blah blah blah. But it just didn't catch me as far as like what are they doing. This is like not a figure to pass up on. But I wish they would have done like a much better way of releasing this guy. I mean, this guy is beyond deluxe. I mean, when you say you want to release something, this guy's already sold out. That gives you an idea of how this would have sold if they would have thrown something in. So this guy is sold out. Now, I'm curious to know that with the little they have given us with this one, have they... Okay, you get two sides with the large entree. How much? $8.99. That's not bad. Give me for the main dish. Give me a orange chicken because I know y'all put some shit in that and makes people keep coming and eating it. I know there's some kind of nicotine in that shit. And give me the lao mein with chicken fried rice. Yeah, that'd be it. All right, $8.99 plus tax. $9.62 with a 7% tax. And $9.62, I'll give you a $10 bill. So then that leaves me with 38 cents to play with. So 38 cents, what can I get with 38 cents? So I roll their toothpicks, and then I get like maybe 4 toothpicks, and I gave them the rest of the money. So then it's a done deal. And then at the end of the thing, when I walk out the place with my food, I realize I didn't grab a drink.